Today we're going to learn how to make macaroni and cheese. First, we're going to start with the sauce. When you start with the sauce, you must turn on the oven to about 5. Or if you have a fire stove, then turn it up to about halfway. You will then put in the 1.5 cups of milk and bring that to a simmer. When you're simmering milk, be sure to stir it with a spatula because milk burns to the bottom of the pan. Once it starts bubbling slightly, then you add your 2 tablespoons of butter. Now, if you don't have the stick of butter, then you can use a regular size spoon, such as a regular spoon you use at dinner. 2 scoops of the spoon in a tub of butter should be fine. As we add the butter, be sure to stir it around so that it equalizes how much butter goes to any side of the pan. Once the butter is melted, we'll then add our about a cup of cheese. If you go over, it's fine, because the cheese acts as a coagulant and it solidifies the sauce. This makes it thicker and makes it easier to put on the noodles. Be sure that when you add the cheese, you continuously stir the sauce. When the sauce is done, it should have the consistency of soup, and it should be thick but still fall off the spatula. When it's at this consistency, you add the noodles. Now, the kind of noodles doesn't really matter. It could be rotini, it could be macaroni, any noodle will do. You add the noodles into the sauce, then you mix it up inside the sauce. Once you have mixed the noodles and the sauce, you can season as you see fit. I prefer garlic salt because it adds both garlic and salt and makes it taste very good. Once you mix the seasoning in, you can add whatever you want to this mac and cheese. Anything that goes good with mac and cheese would work, such as hot dogs. You just pour this in and mix it up. Once you have it all mixed up and you're ready to go, preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Then, once it's preheated, pour the mixture into a glass or stone dish that will be set into the oven. Also, as you pour it into the dish, be sure to turn off the stove to prevent any fire hazards. Once you have spread it equally throughout this pan, set it in the oven and bake it for 20 minutes. When the timer has stopped, you can now start to take the macaroni and cheese out. When it's done, it should look a little something like this. When you take it out, be sure to let it cool, and then you can enjoy it in any way you mean. Thank you for listening to me as I teach you how to make mac and cheese. Now, good night.